You got your big board all in one spot. It's on your Twitter account right now. Kristen's showing your offensive rankings. So you got quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs, tight ends, offensive linemen. You do have one slight change.
Yep, two, I think,
in
actually.
your big board rankings on the offensive side, one on the defensive side. On the offensive side, you put Trey Lance, 5.
Yeah.
Now he is ahead of number 6, Justin Fields.
Yeah, it's something I've been talking about, really. I've said it on the radio to a few people, and I don't know if you can remember back to when we talked about the quarterbacks and all that. I said it was Justin Fields and Trey Lance were tied to me.
Yeah.
That I gave Fields the advantage a little bit just because he's played more. But I also said at that time, listen, there was things about Lance's throwing that was more consistent than Fields that I certainly did like more. And yeah, as I went through the process more and more, Fields just scares me. As you said, I'm rooting for the person. I hope he proves me wrong. But there's just issues about him throwing the football that I don't know if can be fixed, and they make me worry.
The thing that makes me the most mad about this, and I told you this before the podcast, and I don't want to spend too much time on it, but you were higher than most on Lamar Jackson.
Right.
Way higher than most. You were higher than most on Josh Allen.
Yeah.
You were as high as everyone else on Kyler Murray. So you, of all people, you know the value of a good mobile quarterback that can do a ton.
I was high on him.
You were higher on than most. So it's when you're saying, I don't know about this mobile quarterback, that means something to me. Maybe people don't know your history with that.
Yeah,
but
I don't
it's
think
just it means something.
I know it's not biased.
It's not like you're against the mobile. Like you don't
Right.
know what the mobile running quarterback can bring.
No, exactly right. I mean, I know exactly. Well, I liked Lamar Jackson when he was coming out, but there was a difference between Lamar Jackson. First off, his running was more special than these two guys. Like, let's just write out there. I mean, more special than anybody we've ever seen ever come in the NFL. So, okay, that was easy for me to be like, oh, yeah, I want that. And then his throwing, to me, was more natural than the other two guys.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, too. A very natural motion and really very few mechanical issues with his motion either. So that's why I love Lamar Jackson. But, yeah, I mean, listen.
You get
I get it.
People want them running mobile quarterback and do it all.
Right. It's just, there's issues about both of these guys' games that scare me. Just make me, pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah.
But I know. I mean, again, it seems like potential only means running. That's what I'm learning from everybody on Twitter.
Yeah.
That you only have potential as a player unless you can run. And, I mean, I'm borderline been insinuated as a racist because of I think Mac Jones is better than Justin Fields and Trey Lance too, which is also crazy. So I don't know. But either way, it's going to be really interesting to see how this whole quarterback thing shakes out on Thursday night.
I cannot wait to see where you have both of those guys.
Yep.
If you have them in your first round, because this is what you think is going to happen with a little sprinkling of your own
Like I think
evaluations.
Kellen Mond is a first-round quarterback. I don't have him going in the first round of this mock draft.
Okay.
Just to be.
But if he does, you'll be like, that's a good pick.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll be all for it.
Unless it's number 1 overall, you might
then I'll be like,
that's,
well, that's
a little bit
high.
of an overdraft.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.